bites at the apple, and he's won his share. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Blackman. Pass to Peterson. Jacks up a three. It doesn't go for him. Here we go. All alone. Hernandez is good.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong... finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Hernandez. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. About a minute played here so far in the first. Pass to Williams. Here's Blackman. He takes it in. Here's Saunders. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. To the wing, right side. Fires the three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Harper misses.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And here's Kuminga for 3. They get it back. Williams. And it's good for 2.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Hernandez is good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
To the middle. Here's Peterson. It's tipped. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Blackman. Here's Peterson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind it. They met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Chicago shooting their first free throws tonight. He misses the free throw. Oliver's checked in for San Antonio. Murphy's checked in for Chicago. Right side, Kuminga. Inside, here's Bryant. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
San Antonio leading by 4. On the court for Chicago. They've got Kuminga, and it's Bryant in at the point. Basket counts.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now, here's Green. Here's Murphy. And that comes off the assist by Green. Murphy's got 5.
Nice, unselfish play by Green, taking the time to get another guy a better shot.
Here's Hernandez.
Oh,
yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh! And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so here is Chicago. The Spurs making their last shot.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And here's Bryant outside. Rebound by San Antonio.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Houdini in that last game against the Bulls was tremendous. He ended up with 23 points and was on fire from outside. The D had no answer for him. And performances like that validate his star status. Someone you expect to take over a game. Should be fun to see what he does in this one, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
Oh, I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be different.
Here's Green. After the basket by San Antonio. Here's Murphy. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. San Antonio leading by 9.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
1:52 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Peterson to stop the run. The rebound by Hernandez.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
The Bulls making a switch here. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, such a wide open look. Saunders has got 5.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Hernandez. To the inside. Snatched away. Outside Kuminga. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Wembanyama screened. Hernandez is good. Amir.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Pass to Saunders. Chicago passing it around. Over to the wing. The 3 is up. And Wingate gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. And I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
The Bulls trail by 9.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Bryant with it. Fires the 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half of play. San Antonio on top, leading by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. It's Game 2, and things are a little rocky right now for the Chicago Bulls.
They need to get after it more on the glass.
Problem is, they're going up against some very good rebounders.
Yeah, but if you don't try, you're definitely going to fail.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Everyone is talking about their Game 1 victory. You think they can take the first 2 on the road?
Well, props to them for getting it done, and that first game especially. I think they can do it again, Ernie.
Well, they'll have to keep up that intensity, play sharp, and if they can, wow, headed home up 2-0. They'll be sitting in a great, great spot.
They would indeed. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. The Bulls trail by 9. They've got Stephon Castle. He's out there with Harper. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group for Mitch Johnson, starting the second half.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Now here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Williams. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. 6 points for Victor Wembanyama.
This is where Wembanyama is so dangerous inside that paint.
Spurs foul. Hernandez. Second personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, San Antonio. Pass to Saunders. Lets the three fly. Blackman, no good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 11.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Peterson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Peterson's gotten his first bucket of the night. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
San Antonio shooting their fourth attempt at the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Bulls trail by 11. Here's Saunders. Give him 8. Into the lane. Good work defensively by Castle.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Saunders. Here's Peterson. Hits the trifecta. Peterson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Takes a 3. And it's Hernandez missing.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Here's Blackman. He's got 6. To the paint. Here's Williams. Soft touch off the glass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Hernandez. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Peterson's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3. Harper pulls it in. Harper's got 4 rebounds now.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And the Spurs making a change here. Antonio leading by 5. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Kuminga, and it's Furphy in at the 3 slot.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the court can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And they're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls and are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
Bulls trail by 7. Kuminga, the pass to Blackman. Back to Kuminga. Here's Furphy. Chicago passing it around. Blackman, no good. Intercepted. Here's Wingate. Pass to Kuminga. Oh, there! Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And it's Hernandez missing. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Nice shot by Kuminga.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's Hernandez. Pass to Furphy to take the lead. The rebound by Oliver. Oliver's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hernandez. San Antonio again can't hit. To the right side. Here's Furphy. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. The Spurs have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Both teams deciding to change it up. First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Pass to Peterson. For 3. Money from 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Spurs have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Yes, sir, with the 3.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Williams rips down the board. Chicago trailing here. To take the lead. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And he drives in. Oh, he jammed it.
Great find there from the big man, Wemby.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Kuminga! And he nails it!
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's the pass to Williams. Kuminga outside. Williams with the screen. And the 3 misses. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Yes, sir!
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Blackman. Puts up the tray. Oh, it doesn't go.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Wembanyama. Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Blackman. Oh, the long ball, no good. Yes, using that window.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
Okay, everybody, let's get loud for your first breaker.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He was encouraging his guys, telling them, quote, just continue to run through the plays. Explore the options. You're doing a great job. Now just focus on finishing this one.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Excellent defense, forcing that big miss. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's good.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Tosses it up. Wembanyama rips down the board.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
14 foul. Victor Wembanyama. Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Beyond the arc. Cash from downtown.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
Buries it from outside.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
That concludes game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
You didn't like it? No, I didn't. You were a liar.
This one here
It's Jake Duvall. How can you not like it? It just wasn't my favorite. It just seemed a little...
Everywhere you go. Bulls fans, if you're still looking for tickets to any upcoming home games, visit the ticket booth or the team's website for availability. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "Bulls" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond and address your concern immediately.
A reminder, we hope you'll come and join us for our trading card day. The first thing out the fans through the arena will receive a trading card back. Arrive early with family and get them signed by fans and viewers and the younger ones. Don't forget to come out for our next promotional day. As you receive a
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The San Antonio Spurs have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Chicago Bulls? Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
And it's the start here of Game 3 of the NBA Finals. 2K Sports postseason presentation of the NBA, and it's tied 1-1. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got Castle. He's out there with Harper. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Houdini. And for the Bulls, Mark Williams is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Saunders in at the two-guard spot. Taking a look at San Antonio. Their home crowd is fired up for this Game 3. You can certainly feel it here in the arena. These finals have been even. 1-1 so far. So tonight is huge.
I mean, walking around the city today, all of the talk is about this series. I expect a loud arena. And watching warm-ups, I'll tell you what, this team is fired up.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Count it good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Kuminga. Peterson, that's good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Basket good. Hernandez has got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Saunders. 6 to shoot. Pass to Williams. Here's Blackman. A three ball. The shot, no good. Now here's Harper. Tight defense on him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First one falls for him.
At the one for the Spurs, Hernandez.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Chicago is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Blackman, the pass to Saunders. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Now Harper. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Fourth, Victor Wembanyama.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
To the middle, here's Peterson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Hernandez. No good there.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Pass to Blackman. No good with the triple. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 2. Would like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And they were a little bit fortunate to come out on top in that one. They were not at their best in that game.
And so here is Chicago after the miss from Hernandez. Great open look there. Peterson's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Harper.
2 minutes. Substitution on the court.
So it's San Antonio now. 6-point game. Jalen Green is out there with Bryant. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Peterson in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
After Hernandez, here's Castle. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 5.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Peterson. 5 to shoot. Here's Green. And it's Oliver with the rebound. Spurs trail by 5. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Wembanyama. He's checked in for the Spurs.
Substitution on the court.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
Come get it, come get it.
Pass to Furphy. Traps in the tray. Furphy's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
The Bulls leading by 8. Bryant outside. Inside. Kuminga. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. A 3 from Wembanyama. Trains it from beyond the arc. Wembanyama has got 10 points in the game.
Wembanyama, let me go quick.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the play.
The previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, double-checking, and the game continues on.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Furphy. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, Houdini in that last game against Chicago was tremendous. He dropped 50 points and he knocked down some trays last game. A great sign for his team. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Pass to Blackman. There's the screen. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shot's good by Hernandez.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Put your hands together and make some noise, fans. Incredible.
Take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. Here's Saunders. And the Bulls with another miss. Spurs trail by 3. Driving to the basket. Shots good by Hernandez. Hernandez has got 13. Chicago's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Pass to Saunders. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Bryant. Here's Blackman. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Sinks the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Hernandez. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
Yeah, with the incredible reach of Wembanyama, how do you keep him off the glass?
Bryant outside. Pass to Wingate. Lets it go from deep. Up again. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Spurs lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast. Getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set.
Says the Jet. Taking a look at the Spurs. And that is it for halftime.
And we're we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You look at Houdini, what a contribution.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
Chicago with the ball. On the court right now for the Spurs. They've got Harper. He's out there with Castle. Houdini's out there with Wembanyama.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Hernandez. It's all in by the Bulls. Pass to Peterson. Here's Saunders, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Give it up for your dancing machine mascot, Benny the Bull.
Spurs trail by 4. Here's Hernandez. Chicago grabs the miss. Saunders has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Blackman. Now Williams. Here's Saunders. 3-pointer. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Here's Hernandez. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Saunders. Here's Peterson.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Blackman. Now here's Williams. Here's Peterson. Lets it go with the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Peterson, defended by Hernandez. Peterson, that's good. Peterson's got 5 points now this quarter. Spurs trail by 5. For 3. Rebound by Williams. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the paint. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Peterson. Drills the 3-pointer. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Hernandez. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
3 points.
That's 23 points for Houdini.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but
Spurs leading by 9. Wingate is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Bryant. And it's Blackman in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Pass to Furphy. Outside Bryant. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shot clock at 5. Here's Blackman. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Blackman's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. With the drive.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Bulls trail by 14. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Furphy. Here's Wingate. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Lucas is checked in for Oliver.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, number 43, Lucas.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Furphy. And the Bulls another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up. Going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Wembanyama reels it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Wide open, and it's good.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Driving inside, and the shot goes in.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. All right, here's Williams. 18 feet away. Cancel pulls it down.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And it's off. Bulls trail by 12. Kuminga. Oh, and he feathers one right through. One touch.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here he goes. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Puts up the 3, and there's the 3.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
That one is good.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Blackman.
And Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for the Spurs.
They made the most of their free throw opportunity.
They just shot much better, and that improved their confidence, I think, as a team. It was a team that believed they would make those shots.
And the sensational win here in Game 3. They're going to be just 2 wins away from lifting the trophy.
Yeah, and it's just a massive win. There's history behind it. The team that wins Game 3 to take a 2-1 lead almost always wins the series. So while I wouldn't start etching their name on the trophy just yet, I would certainly have to call them the favorites at this point.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Houdini.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
From outside, can't get it to go. Here are the Spurs with the ball. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. With the floater, doesn't get that one. Here's Saunders. He's guarded by Harper. No good there. And he banks the layup in. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Especially the past 3 seasons. When you bring reports of top scorers, can you factor that in? We can, but how would you like that done?
Get that backpack mounted on
Try not to favor points per game above some of the smaller categories. And
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The San Antonio Spurs have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Bulls.
It's the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. The championship is almost... You look at the Spurs, well, they're in danger of falling into a 3-1 hole tonight. If they can't pull this game out, their chances for a title will be very slim.
Yeah, you're exactly right. If history's taught us anything, they need to do everything in their power to tune out the fans, keep their emotions in check, and win this one. Even the series at 2-2.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Harper out there with Stephon Castle. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Hernandez in at the 3, small forward.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Williams' shot is good.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
On offense, here are the Spurs. Hernandez, 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Blackman. launches it, knocks down the long J.
Executing the plan here early, still haven't missed a shot.
Here's Hernandez, drives to the hoop, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Chicago passing it around. Nails it from beyond the arc. Peterson's got 5 now.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Oh, wow! Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The 3. Kuminga pulls it in. Chicago has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Blackman passes to Kuminga. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. That's tipped. Pass to Hernandez.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
San Antonio on. First quarter. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's Lucas. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Hernandez. On the take. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
They've got Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Green in a shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Impressive one hand. Slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. From the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Houdini in that last game against Chicago was tremendous. He finished with 47 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Pass to Peterson. Here's Green. He's guarded by Castle. Looking to end the run. And it's Green missing.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here he goes. And that one is hammered home.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Pass to Furphy. Three-pointer. A rebound by Oliver.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
The Bulls trail by 9. Down low. Here's Peterson. Fires for 3. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Hernandez. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And there's 1:45 left in the second. Pass to Green. Left side Kuminga. Kicks it out to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Kuminga's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 8. To the inside. Here's Hernandez. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Well, the Bulls shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. And 1:01 left to play in the second quarter. Outside, Green. Let's go with a 3. And that's good. Furphy's got 6 here in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And there's the drive. Hernandez is good. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Here's Peterson. 11 points in the game. Furphy, no good.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Here's Hernandez. Misses the 3. And so here is Chicago. Here's Furphy. Pass to Bryant. Outside, Green. The 3 is up. That one is off. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
First half of this post.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to...
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. With the series at 2-1, they could take a commanding lead if they can get the job done tonight.
Can't be a commanding lead if they lost a game already. It needs to be more like a suggested lead.
I don't even know where to start with that. Despite what Shaq says, if they win, they'll be in absolute control of the series.
Just so long as they're not being suggestive. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Bulls trail by 9. On the court for San Antonio, Castle is out there with Harper. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Hernandez in at the small forward position. Pass to Peterson, launches a 3, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Hernandez. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Bulls shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Blackman. To the paint. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 8 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Hernandez. Oh, big finish.
Wow.
Okay, I see you.
Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Chicago passing it around. Blackman, no good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Goes up at the elbow.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight. And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Great recognition of the mismatch and using the smaller defender pull-off.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. The Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Saunders. Outside Kuminga. Here's Saunders. There's the triple. And the 3-pointer goes. Saunders has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
To the Spurs, Hernandez.
And so he makes both from the line. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Here's Blackman. To the middle. Pass to Saunders. Now Kuminga. Clock at 6. 3-pointer, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Saunders. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Saunders has got 8 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Going inside.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Blackman.
2 minutes.
Inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Murphy's checked in for Kuminga. Here's Blackman. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. And that's good. Murphy. Give him 8.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And San Antonio making a change here. San Antonio leading by 6. They've got Kuminga, and it's Wingate in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
The Bulls shooting 51%. Good clip from the field.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Blackman. There's a screen by Kuminga from outside the arc. Blackman, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Hernandez is good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Furphy from deep. It's rebounded by Fernandez. Murphy's gone just 2 of 8 from beyond the arc. Hernandez. Chicago grabs the miss. Murphy's got 4 rebounds now. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And here's Kuminga. From behind the arc. To the left wing. Here's the 3. On target from range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Wingate. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Hernandez. San Antonio leading by 9. Driving inside. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Now here's Kuminga. Here's Blackman. Shoots a 3. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He encouraged his guys to not hold back, saying, we can do this, but it's on us. We've got to go out there and be aggressive. So that's the plan coming out of the huddle. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Hernandez. From deep three-point land. Oh, it's rebounded by Kuminga. Bulls trail by 8. From downtown. The 3 ball is down.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
They've led by as many as 11. Driving to the basket. Yes, it's good!
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Steps back. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Kuminga, strong leg bull.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Kuminga, no good on the free throw. San Antonio leading by 5. From deep, the triple drops.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. The free is in.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he can close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Outside Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
We've got 1:13 left in the game. Yes, sir! Make it in the layup.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. Who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Trailing by 8. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
The inescapable length of Wemby. What a block.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Misses the 3. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is in the books. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and
Faster move, ISO clear outs, and popping after screen. Great. We'll tell coach to go for 15 minutes and scrimmage with those instruction areas. Thanks very much. It needs to change this week.
I've never been scuba diving. Is it fun? I think you should try snorkeling first. It's lighter and you're not a strong swimmer. How do you know that? Our family's vacation together.
We'd like to try and answer your winner for being enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having your issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then 810 the word zero on the parachute and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. And we can't wait to see you all at our next home game, where we will be doing a special giveaway. Everyone who comes to the game will receive their own Spurs rally towel. You won't want to miss this. And Spurs fans, be sure to attend next game so you can take part in our game for our water bottle giveaway.
Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Spurs have been patient, they have endured, and they have prevailed. With a 3-1 series lead, their sights locked on one goal, one epic culmination of an entire NBA season. The Larry O'Brien Trophy could be theirs with just one more win against the Chicago Bulls. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
Will it end tonight? That's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Alan. You look at Chicago. They are on the verge of elimination, so tonight they hope it's the start of a memorable comeback.
And this is a situation no team wants to be in. Down 3-1. But they can't let that get the better of them. They have to play their hearts out and try and steal this one on the road.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Kuminga out there with Williams. And it's Peterson in at the 3 spot. Blackman to pass to Son. From beyond the arc and then some.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The 3. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Hernandez. Hernandez has got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Peterson misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Saunders. Castle covering. Peterson. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Shots good by Hernandez.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Peterson, and he converts the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
Pass to Peterson from deep. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead. His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Blackman. He's guarded by Hartman. Here's Peterson. To the left side wing. And the basket by Blackman.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
2 minutes remaining.
And he jams it with authority.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed.
Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. They've got Houdini. Oliver is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Stephon Castle. That's the San Antonio 5. Peterson misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Oliver's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that was just great timing and playing with a high motor.
For Peterson, three-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. Castle's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Here's Hernandez. Peterson grabs the miss. Peterson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he drives in. Outside Bryant. Pass to Furphy. Here's Blackman. And again, no good by Chicago. Spurs leading by 7. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Houdini in that last game against Chicago was tremendous. He had 57 points, and he was very efficient with his shooting, with a solid percentage in both field goals and free throws. Putting in a performance. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
That's good by Hernandez.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
On the wing, Bryant sinks the triple. Bryant's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand with it.
Chicago making a switch here. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Look at Houdini leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. Rebound by Williams.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Pass to Blackman. Outside Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Takes the 3. They get it back. Castle. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Saunders. Williams, a screen on Castle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Hernandez. Cheeky. And it's in off the backboard.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
Hello, everybody. We're halfway through Game 5, and things are looking good for the San Antonio Spurs.
I like what they're doing in transition, pushing the pace, getting up court before the defense gets set, just like I used to do.
Checking out the circumstances for the... And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back...
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. It's been a clinic out there by Houdini.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Bulls trail by 8. So for Chicago right now, Mark Williams is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Peterson in at the small forward. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Blackman's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Chicago. Hernandez draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Cheeky, defended by Kuminga. He gets that one. He's got 6.
Letting the guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Pass to Blackman. Oh, good on the triple.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. To the inside. Here's Saunders. A three-pointer, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Bulls trail by 11. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Peterson. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And again, San Antonio turns it over. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Saunders. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Saunders has got 11.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
From past the arc. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from Hernandez. Hernandez has got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs. Down low. Peterson, that's good. He's got 10.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
Pass to Hernandez. Here's Wembanyama. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Well, you know, for such a big guy, Wembanyama has excellent body control.
Peterson, the pass to Williams. Count that one. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Pass to Peterson. There's the triple. Rebound, San Antonio.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
1:37 left in the third. Saunders, the pass to Peterson. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Harper. And another basket for San Antonio.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
So it's both teams making substitutions. Spurs leading by 17. They've got Oliver. He's out there with Wembanyama. And it's Fernandez in at the 2 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
The Bulls shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Outside, Kuminga. To the middle. Here's Furphy. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Blackman's shot is off. Spurs leading by 19 points. Hernandez. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Bryant. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. From outside the arc. No good from Wingate. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Hernandez. Hands it from downtown. Hernandez has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. And he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down. Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. That's good from Hernandez.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Both free throws good from Hernandez. Bulls trail by 21. Here's Blackman. Pass to Saunders. That 3 off the mark. Here's Hernandez. Whoa! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Saunders. Outside, Kuminga. To the paint. Here's Peterson. Here's Blackman. Good on the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Peterson. Hernandez pulls it in.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
That one goes. Count it. Hernandez has got 40 points. Pass to Peterson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here is Kuminga. And a miss there on the triple. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Chicago ball. Substitution on the court.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Bryant passes to Wingate. Outside, Green. Pass to Furphy. Fires from deep. And the Bulls with another miss. San Antonio leading by 22.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they are just moments away from lifting the trophy thanks to a rousing performance here in Game 5.
Yeah, it was really just a remarkable effort tonight, and you can see how much this title means to this team. They are extremely deserving champions, and they are going to enjoy this celebration for quite a while.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Houdini.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Pass to Blackman. Here's Peterson. Fires the three. Drills it from outside.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Hernandez. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Williams, a screen on Carter. Outside, Kuminga. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Peterson misses. Pass to Hernandez. That one goes in.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a...
And the San Antonio Spurs have done it. They are the NBA champions. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
What's up, MP?
What's up?
You all done with the all-season work?
This is my favorite time of the year, bro.
I thought you lived for the clutch. Now you going preseason of the playoffs?
Not really. I just like picking new video themes, to be honest. Feels like I'm a kid with a blank piece of paper in front of me and a bunch of crayons. That paper could be anything.
That's good stuff. You should save it for the video.
You right? All right, bet, let's do it. I'm ready. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP here to announce the next set of videos we're dropping on Out of Bounds.
What you got for us this time?
Woo! Over the first half of the season, I'll be making my case for the All-Star team by highlighting 6 key games against other potential All-Stars. I wanna make sure everyone sees me outplay the guys I'm competing against for votes.
Ain't worry about giving your competition, bulletin board material?
Nah, at this level, everyone thinks they're the best in the world, so I'm not too worried about that. Besides, talk is cheap. You gotta go out there and prove it, which is what I'm gonna do. So keep checking the channel and follow along as I make my push for the All-Star team. MP, out.
a smile, denim jeans and a t-shirt, a sunset walk on a beach. The classics never go out of style, and neither does bucket getter extraordinaire, DeMar DeRozan. Just get ready to inbound. The crowd is looking for some buckets. Raise the handles. Keeping the possession alive. Guaranteed points. 17-11. Can they turn it around? What do y'all think? Slips up on the jam. Slams it in. You got some place to be. You looking to shut this thing down so soon? The game winner's up. You got next, right?
About game time, and the pain time. I love seeing those shakeouts they have on TV.
And off-court activity.
Get after it, MP.
This early in the season, Doris, we're seeing some teams trying to find their way.
BA, very little set in stone at this point. Coaches are absolutely still tinkering with their rotations. You're trying to figure out which groups play well together. And then you also have the players, right? They're trying to drop off a little of the rust that accumulates over the offseason.
And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to outdo all of his conference peers this season and secure his spot as an all-star starter.
Always special to be selected for an all-star game. And MP wants to be included in the celebration of the best in the league. You really have to excel to be selected. So I'll be keeping an eye on MP and his quest for all-star status this season.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. We've got Wembanyama. Castle is out there with Harper. And it's Hernandez in at the small forward position. And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
All eyes tonight are on the elite matchup at small forward. I spoke with MP about it, and he said it's a great test for both of us. Not as much individually, but more like which guy can lead his team to a win, who can get it done. He wants to let the scoreboard do the talking, guys.
Hey, Al, you got to like that attitude.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Three-pointer Holmes, rebound San Antonio. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
They swept the season series, which is very much in line with how these teams finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
Here's Garland, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Pass to Bailey. 4-3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. That one drops for him. Hernandez got 10 points in the game. And the winning train for MP still rolling, Grant. Double-digit championships. Man, what can you even say at this point?
Well, the world is his oyster. BA, he's got the rest of the league running scared. There doesn't seem to be anything they can do to stop this run.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Hernandez is good. He's got 12.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Pass to Holmes. Garland for 3. The rebound by Hernandez.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
The shot comes out. Good D by Sarr.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Bailey. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Holmes. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guy.
Timeout Spurs.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Takes it inside. Hernandez is good. And it's now 3 straight League Most Valuable Player Awards for MP. Grant, that's only been done twice before.
Yeah, B.A., and that was by Bill Russell and Larry Bird. So you're talking about entering a select company. MP rubbing shoulders with the creme de la creme.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the...
And so it's San Antonio up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break.
I think for the Jazz, right now, a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Darius Garland is out there with Bailey. Then it's Alexander Sarr, and it's Holmes in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Marshall, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Houdini in that last game against the Pistons was simply terrific. He ended up with 37 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Jazz. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim. Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
And it's Utah with the ball. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team...
You talked pregame on Out of Bounds about controlling what you can control. Do you feel like at this point in your development, you're controlling more of the game than you have before?
That's the thing about control, Dom. You can't underestimate the value of continuity. I feel more confident and comfortable all the time. But that's a testament to the coaching staff and my teammates. They're steady as a rock, and that makes it easy to learn and grow as a player.
Easy for us to watch, too, MP. Thanks for your time.
Oh, man, I appreciate that.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, Dominic, appreciate you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
More than a couple. Serious, more than a couple stinkers too.
Let's all dive back in.
Always listening in on your conversation.
Like those kicks, MP.
Okay, fans, we got exciting news about our next giveaway. The first 2,000 fans in the building will get their own San Antonio Spurs stock. So get ready to claim yours and show off your Spurs pride. Hey, Spurs fans, you gotta be there for our next giveaway. Fans, at this time, direct your attention to center court for the awards ceremony. Give it up for the NBA champions, your San Antonio Spurs. Your head coach is Mitch Johnson. Carlson. Mr. Wembanyama. Introducing the NBA champions, your San Antonio Spurs.
And one of the incredible moments in an NBA season, that presentation of the NBA ring ceremony is special indeed. And greetings, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. You've got Rodman. Fox is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Posey in at the 5. Home in the paint. And for the Spurs, they've got Wembanyama. Oliver is out there with Houdini. Then it's Russell. And it's Harper in at the point guard. With less than a handful of games completed, Richard, we're starting to see teams emerge.
You usually need about 10 games or so to figure out who's going to compete in their divisions. Numbers tend to regulate themselves over a couple of months.
And it's San Antonio to start out. Will Envy has made it a point to become the best player in his conference. And he's let everyone know about it, too. He wants in that game badly.
You love the gamesmanship. MP putting it out there. I mean, we've all heard the big statements in the past, and MP going after this is only natural, but it is hard to back up. And so far, he's done it. The question for the future, how nasty will it get as he continues to face teams and players who want nothing more than to shut MP down?
Here's Fox after the made shot from Hernandez. Outside, Rodman. Outside, Fox. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Posey. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen. Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Utah Jazz. On the wing, Mathurin. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Posey. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Into the lane.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Rodman. Here's Posey. Over Wembanyama. Posey, no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The kick out to Harper. Latrey gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Man with it, defended by Hernandez. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Some changes here for the Spurs. Lucas comes in for Houdini. And Castle is... Here's a look now for San Antonio. Carlson's checked in, and Houdini subbed in for Oliver. The Grizzlies making a switch here. We've got Russell. He's out there with Castle. Houdini is out there with Lucas, and it's Carlson in at the 4 slot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. The Grizzlies shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Dick. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Rodman with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Count that bucket. Hernandez has got 15.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Dick. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Hernandez goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. And Memphis also making a switch. Posey's checked in. That's good from Hernandez. And you think of the great shot creators. Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
Oh, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Got a piece of it. Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones. Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Dick. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to Rodman. Bucket is good. Rodman's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Harper, he's checked in for Russell. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. From the arc, connects from three-point range.
3 points.
Man's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Lucas. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Screened by Lucas. Takes a 3, and he knocks it down. Good-looking 3 there from Hernandez. Hernandez has got 30 points. Here's Mann. Lucas with the rebound.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor. Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Nunley from outside off the mark. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Hernandez can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's the Spurs delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
26.
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days? And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Spurs. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Houdini.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And the call will go against Houdini. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Benedict Mathurin. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Posey in at the center position. Fox passes to Posey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Shooting for Memphis. Posey. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Posey. And he makes both free throws. So it's San Antonio now. Harper with the ball. Outside, Russell. He takes it in. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hernandez. 30 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. Posey's got his 4th rebound in this one. The wide open look here for Fox. Good on the 3-point shot. Fox has got 6.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Saturday, they head out on the road to face the Golden State Warriors.
And in that matchup with the Pistons, it's the 8th time they'll take the floor in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
Pass to Posey. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Here's Hernandez. Rodman with the block. Here's Mann. A 3-pointer off the mark. San Antonio's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Spurs second.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Hernandez. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
That's short off the rim.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Outside, Fox. Buries it from three-point range. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
To the inside. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Pass to Hernandez. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Houdini. Castle is out there with Lucas, and it's Fernandez in at the 4. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Spurs leading by 23. Climbing the lane.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
The Grizzlies shooting 43% for the game. Outside, Fox. Fox is double. It's Dick on the wing. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Hernandez hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Hernandez has got 4 points now in the quarter. Memphis has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Grizzlies with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Kept alive. Nunley passes to Fox. And here is Posey. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Here's Fernandez. Up and in on the layup. Fernandez has got his first points in this one.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities. Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Pass to Hernandez. Shoots. Posey with the rebound. Posey's got 8 rebounds in this game. So the wing on the left. Here's Gaines. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Here's Hernandez. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hernandez has got 9 points now in just the second half. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And Memphis making a change here. And here is Posey. Outside Mathurin. Hits it from three-point range. Mathurin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And for a classic two-guard like Mathurin, you have to knock down threes with consistency.
Here's Hernandez. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Spurs leading by 18. And there's the drive. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Fox finds man. The shot by Rodman. Wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark. Spurs leading by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Houdini.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
From way back, that one is off. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 17-point game. Knocks down the 3. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're leading by 14. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
Can't get it to go. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that.
D's about to tear it up.
So I will stream either Call of Duty or some racing, but that's done for tonight with basketball. Thank y'all for watching. About to come live again, like I said. Let me know.